Hey Steve, how are you? Did you just finish with your live? I thought you were doing your live. Good to hear. What? It's been a pretty boring day for me. I haven't felt the greatest, so I pretty much slept most of the day, off and on. Oh, sorry, doggy. So what have you been up to? Anything fascinating? Headache. It's been bugging me for like the last 2 days. Not wanting to go away. I think part of it has to do with the weather change because last week it was like 85 and stuff, and this week it's only like 55. Ooh, not good. Are you diabetic? Well, that's nothing to play with. So it's back to normal levels. You're not gonna like go into a coma or something, are you? Oh, I see. Yeah, I have to be careful, although I'm not. It runs in both sides of my family, so I'm a candidate. Definitely a candidate. So do you deal with it with insulin or just your diet? Hmm. Ah, I see. Yeah, my stepdad was diabetic and he used to have to take insulin every day, like 3 times a day. I guess when I was young, like 3 or 4, I used to poke him with his insulin. I don't remember it, of course, but that's just what I've been told. Oh, I look real bad today. Whew, looking rough. Oops, my phone's ringing. That's okay. There are like little dots on my screen. I don't know where they come from. They keep showing up. Yeah, I bet. It's definitely not an easy disease to deal with. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go grab something to drink. That's the one thing I didn't grab. Oh my gosh. A different type of insulin or a different or the other thing. Do you take pills too? Trulicity. I've never heard of it. No, never heard of it. Must be a new one. Although I don't see many commercials, so it may not be new. Oh, well, I don't watch TV, so I will someday. Ugh. It's been raining here the last 3 days, which totally sucks. I thought we were done with the rain for a few months. What about you? How's your weather been? Yeah, I agree. That's all I used to watch was Netflix. But we lost our Netflix, and until I find a job or some way of income, we won't have it. Though I hope something happens soon because I want my own internet so I don't have to go outside to get a signal. I did a live last night and they turned their internet off right in the middle of it. So it kind of just ends. Oh, wow. I don't like thunder. I know an adult, but I don't like it. Kind of makes me nervous. But here, like on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I hear gunshots all the time because there's a gun club about a mile up the road from me, and they have competitions on those days. So for like 4 hours, you just hear gunshots. Although it's not bad, it's just like pop, pop, pop. Yeah, Thunder Buddy. He used to be my dog, but now he can't hear it, so it doesn't bother him anymore. He just goes about his business like it's no big deal. Although I'm happy because he can't hear the fireworks on the 4th of July, which really used to bother him. Hi, kitty. What are you doing? The pineapple's not in there anymore. I took it out. But yeah, I think lightning is kind of cool. I just don't like thunder. I remember, where do we live? In Michigan. I remember sitting in the garage and watching the thunderstorms and the lightning storms that we would have. Those, I used to think it was so cool. Mainly the lightning storms because they'd be like all different color lightning. And yeah, there's a lot of kids in the complex, so all different parents. They all get together and do fireworks for the kids, and then of course you've got it all over. Yeah, just outside of Flint. We were in one of the suburbs of Flint. Texas used to have some really cool lightning storms too. But I remember sitting in the garage in Michigan watching lightning storms. That was one of the very few things that um, me and my stepfather enjoyed. And I didn't mind so much being with him at that time because, of course, he would sit there too. Really? What part? I was born in Macomb County, Michigan, in Mount Clemens. And I guess my dad was born there. Okay, I kind of know where that is. But my dad lived there for years and years. Trying to think. My mom and dad got divorced when I was 2. And as far as I know, he lived in Michigan all that time, and until he met my stepmother, my recent stepmother, and then he lived in Canada with her off and on. They lived part of the year in Canada and part of the year in Arizona. And I guess she still has the house. She had pictures on Facebook the other day at the, you at the house in Arizona. Huh. That's where my little sister is. She lives in Flint. She's the only one that's, well, her family lives there. Her aunts and uncles live there too, cousins and whatnot. But she doesn't have anything to do with them that I know of. So she's 44, 43. She's 4 years younger than me. Let's see. Yeah, she's 44. She'll turn 45 this year. Wow. I hate to think about that. Yeah, Texas was nice, except I couldn't deal with the summers. They were too hot for me. I remember having to be I couldn't leave the house until after 4 o'clock in the afternoon because I'd get sick from the heat. I had to stay indoors. Let's see, I lived in the Lubbock and Amarillo area, and then a couple of little places. I was only 12, or 7. I was 7 when we moved there and 12 when we moved back to Michigan. But yeah, I couldn't even go outside. I remember going to the pool and I would get sunburned so bad. And I would blister. It was so bad. Of course, back then, sunscreen wasn't the thing, you know. Which reminds me I need to get sunscreen. Even here in Oregon, I can't be outside more than 20 minutes before I start burning. Which is no fun. Well, I'm so fair skinned, you know, I'm lucky from all the sunburns, you know, blistering sunburns I got when I was young. I'm lucky I don't have skin cancer or something. You know, but so now I wear sunscreen. Hi, Manji. How are you, hun? I'm glad you made it by. This was an impromptu live. I just felt like seeing if anybody was on. I'm okay. I've had a headache for a couple of days, but other than that, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm very white, very fair skinned. My ex used to laugh that, you know, my skin was so white it could light up the room at night, which was funny in the beginning, but it got old really quick. Said there was always a full moon. I'm sorry that your head is hurting too. It's no fun. It's not like a really bad one. It's not a migraine like I usually get. It's just enough to be irritating and uncomfortable. So I kind of tried to sleep it off today and it didn't really work. But it wasn't bad enough to take the medication that I have for it. Leave the cat alone. She's trying to go potty. Leave her alone. Come here, baby. Come here. Mama save you. Come on. Mama save you. Mama save you. Pesky dog. A pesky dog. Whose channel? Oh, bye. Oh, okay. Even my lips look pale. So how's your day been, Manji? Did you have a decent day? It's been raining here for 3 days. I think we might be done though. Somebody said that the sun is supposed to be back tomorrow. I'm crossing my fingers. Yeah, I don't have anything on them. Oh yeah. I'm really sorry to hear that. I understand how that is. Yeah, I felt like that yesterday. I had no reason. Just little things would make me cry. Leave the cat alone. She doesn't want you bugging her. I don't know. I just played it off as the weather, but oh, okay, that's good. I know part of it has to do with this was the first Mother's Day that since my mom passed, so it was the first Mother's Day without my mother, and that was really hard. I didn't get to talk to her this year. I haven't seen you going live. Have I just missed it, Munchie? Or have you not been doing it? All right, Steve. Thanks for dropping in and thanks for talking to me. Oh, I missed it. Kisses, Steve. Have a good night. Oh, how did I miss it? I didn't even see it in my thing. Or my notifications. I didn't see it. Usually I get a notification when you're live. I'll have to look. Maybe, because I've been reading. I've been reading the last few days, so I may have missed it because of that. Oh. It's kind of chilly tonight. Good grief. Ugh.
Do you have any food?
I have a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can hold on to that one. I've got one. Yeah, I've got like 3, I think. Yeah, so he said you could hold on to that one. Now I've only got 2. Anyway. Yeah, it's been. I hear you on the way you're feeling. Part of the reason why I went live is just to like connect with people. My son's been working and he's not the best at being listening when I just want to talk. He doesn't understand and so he gets frustrated. And I don't talk to my neighbors about things very much, so it's just you guys. And I don't even talk about how I feel. So when I'm feeling down, I don't even talk about that very often. Kind of keep that to myself, but I don't see my therapist anymore, so I don't have anybody to talk to about how I'm feeling. And it's okay. I understand. No, my neighbor was talking about going camping, and I was thinking about doing that. It'd be nice to go camping. Just get away from normal, everyday stuff and barbecue. I want to barbecue so bad, but we're not allowed to have barbecues on our complex for fire hazard. We can't even have an electric grill, which doesn't make any sense because that's not a fire hazard. But I want barbecue food so bad. There's nothing like barbecued steak or barbecued ribs. None of that. Or I talked to my sister for a few minutes the other day, or we texted back and forth. We didn't really talk. she came across a picture. Yeah. And the bad thing is the people across the street and stuff, they barbecue all the time and it's like torture. Because we can smell it and it's like, oh my gosh, I want some. But yeah, I think a camping trip, but if it's going to be like it has been the last couple days, that's not, yeah, huh? Sure, no problem. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Can I come over? I'll bring my own food. I just want to barbecue. We've even like on one of those one-time use barbecuers, the aluminum ones, and like set it in the street and barbecued out in this, just past the off the curb. But we've only done that like once or twice. Because technically it's not on the property. Yeah. We need to go shopping and maybe we could do that again on my son's next day off. If it's sunny out. If it's raining, that kind of ruins the whole idea. Not your kitty. Fluff. That's not Tasia. You're not going to listen to me, are you? Silly dog. Yeah, I need to find out if the park has grills or not. There's a park up and around the corner from me, a couple of streets over. I wonder if they have them. Leave her be. Why you gotta be so mean to the cat? Leave her alone. Yes, no. I want barbecued ribs or barbecued chicken. Sounds so good. We eat a lot of Taco Bell, and I'm kind of like out. I'm out for fast food. I'm really tired of fast food or even regular food. There's this restaurant that we order from, and they have really good food, but it's really expensive. So it's not something we could do like every night. And I have trouble cooking, standing to cook. Because by the time I'm done cooking, my back hurts so bad and my body hurts so bad I can't even eat because I get sick. You need to get like one of those stools or whatever that my grandmother used to have. She had polio when she was little, so she was on crutches. And I remember her having this little stool that she would sit on to cook. Maybe that's what I should do. Although I do stuff for the crock pot, I put it in the crock pot, and that doesn't take as much effort. I've seen some things that you've cooked and looks good. You should go back and see some of the stuff that you've cooked and try making it. I'm like experimenting. I'm trying to see if I can grow a pineapple. I watched a thing on YouTube on how to do it, so I'm trying to see if I can do it or not. I've never seen a pineapple tree. Although I'm not sure if this is the right, I mean, it's not the right climate. I'm hoping that because it gets warm in the summer it'll be good enough if I keep it out in the sun. But right now I have to wait about a week and see if it grows roots or not. I was thinking the top of my refrigerator would be a nice warm place for it to germinate. Oh no. I also want to do a lemon tree. I love lemons. But it takes a long time. It takes a couple of years for those to grow enough to produce lemons. I've tried to grow vegetables before and it was okay. The children around here didn't let anything mature. They kept stealing my vegetables. Oh no. Oh, well that sucks. I guess if I was in California still it would grow better. I know you have to have a certain type of climate. It's got to be warm. Oh, I know. I know. My son was growing a cherry tree, but they made us get rid of it. So he planted it in the field next door to our complex, and I don't know where it's at. I think it died. I think because it had grown through the pot into the ground, and I think when he separated it, it killed it. But it was pretty good size. It would have started producing cherries probably this year or next. And we have a peach tree, but I think it's dying too. Too much time, too much time in the rain, not enough in the sun, I think. And I managed to kill my lilac bush. I love lilacs. I don't know, I talked to my son about moving to another state. He kind of wants to go back to California, but in a way, he doesn't want to go back to California. And we talked about going to Nevada, but that's like really hot in Nevada. I'm thinking maybe Idaho, but it snows a lot in Idaho. I don't like the snow. I don't like the really intense heat. I like the middle ground. I gotta find some place that stays middle ground. Or mid temperature. I like to look at the snow. I don't like being in the snow. I like looking at the snow. Where do you live again? Hey, baby. Oop, be careful. Be careful, puppy. Oh yeah, so you get snow. I spent a Christmas couple times in Ontario. And the snow was beautiful, but I was young and still liked it. Now I'm old and it hurts. Now it just makes me hurt everywhere. That's no fun. Yeah, my boys like to snowboard. I've thought about, just taking them up to the slopes and um, hanging out inside and just watching them snowboard or whatever. Let them have some fun in the snow, and I'll just stay inside drinking hot toddies, hot buttered rounds. And they could drive home because I wouldn't be able to drive. Maybe I can plan that for this upcoming winter. You gonna return all the bottles? Sorry, my son's moving around. Like, ate a pineapple and it, like, cracked the skin on the corner of my mouth. It was a very good pineapple. Very sweet, very juicy. Let's get away from the table. You keep knocking it. No, I know Canada's beautiful in the summer. If you can get past the humidity, it's beautiful. I spent a couple of summers in Canada with my dad too, before my son was born. Of all these places I want to go, I just want to go visit these places. My son and I have talked about like just touring the 48 states. Just go travel. Get rid of everything except what we want to keep and just put that in a small storage and get in the car and see where it takes us. Just travel from one place to another and get a few odd jobs to make money and Go to the next place. Of course, it would take saving up money. That's something we're not very good at, is saving money. Seems like whenever I've got money to save, something comes up, some emergency comes up, and I have to use it. Yeah. Yeah. I would go to Cali just to visit my sister and their kids. I wouldn't want to spend very long there. Right? That would be so awesome. Just sleep in the car, take turns driving. Although I'm not sure how a dog and two cats would fit into that. I've even thought about like getting a small trailer, a small box trailer, and converting it into like a living space and just tow it behind the car or the truck. I would hope to get a truck. But just, tow it behind the vehicle, leave the cat and the dogs in there, or the dog and the cats in there, have a bed, and so we could sleep wherever we stop. Install windows so it's not completely dark and airless in there. I have great ideas. It's just a matter of how to put them into place. And then just travel. Explore. See where life takes us. Yeah. Well, that's probably where they would be. I mean, they all get along. I would just set up the back seat and they could just ride in the back seat. Just give my dog motion sickness medicine because since he's gotten old, he's gotten kind of car sick. He can deal for a little while in the car. I used to take him everywhere I went with me. But he doesn't do really well on curvy roads. He gets sick. Yeah, I just set up a back seat for for my fur babies. I could sleep in the back seat with the fur babies. Leave her be. She's hiding. There's nothing really here for me in Oregon anymore except my children. But there's a chance they might go with us too. Wherever I move to, I don't know. I just know I want out of where I'm at. I don't like the place I live. It's too much drama. It's hard living on top of each other. Everybody gets in everybody else's business, and Things seem to get twisted around. She's gonna smack you, Fluff. Fluff. Not your kitty. My dog has a cat cornered in the bushes. Oh yeah, there is. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now the big thing is Tati and James Charles. I don't even know what happened. I just know that there's a lot of drama between them right now. Tati said something about James, and I don't know what's going on. Stop harassing the cat. Do you know what happened with Tati and James Charles? I know that she did like an apology video earlier today. I saw it on one of the other channels I follow. They were doing a reaction video. Oh, I know. There's like petty infighting, and this person did this to me. Yeah, I know that too. It can be crazy. I'm just like, what? This is ridiculous. We're supposed to be lifting each other up and trying to help each other grow, not tear each other down. It's ridiculous. It's craziness. Anyway, I don't know what is considered a small channel. And is it like 100,000 followers or more, or more than that? Like 1 million followers. Does that make a big channel? Yes, you're right. I agree with that. I agree with that. It's a lot of petty backbiting. Everybody trying to get ahead, and it's just not worth it. It's too much stress, and it's unnecessary. Because we're really small. Yeah, we are. Very small. Very, very small. I got an email from somebody asking me to do a review on some products, but I don't know how it's going to turn out. Before, the only people who have approached me want me to buy the product and then they'll reimburse me, which I don't believe, I don't trust that. You know, if they send me the product free, then that seems right for a review. There's my dog. Hold on a second, Mom. Yeah, that's what I told him. You know, the last one, not the one I got yesterday, but the one before, wanted me to review a blow drying brush or a brush that blow dries your hair at the same time. And, you know, I told him I didn't feel comfortable with me having to buy it and them reimbursing me for it. You know, I would much prefer that they just sent it to me. And she was like, okay, well, the product is out of stock right now. When it comes back into stock, I'll let you know. And I got the emails again asking me to buy the product and they'd reimburse me. So I told them no. No, I'm not interested in that. If you want me to review your product, you have to send it to me free. And maybe that's what everybody else does, and that's what they tell me too. That's what I've been told by other YouTubers is if they want me to buy it, don't do it. It's not kosher. Or it's not legitimate. But I wouldn't mind getting some PR. Give me something to do on my channel besides do lives. Although I have an Ipsy I need to open. Yeah, I know. You know, they get it free. Fluff, stay here. It's chilly. The wind is picking up. Good thing it's blowing a different direction. So hopefully the one that contacted me yesterday, you know, is legitimate. They gave me they had a list of different products. Some of them wouldn't be worth it to me because I don't have like an iPhone or anything. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. They were here for a minute just lurking and then they left. I guess we're not talking about anything interesting to them. That's okay then. They can join in and give us something else to talk about. But yeah, that's been like two. I watched it and like three people have come in and been there for a couple of minutes and then left without saying anything. Like, okay. At least I haven't gotten any trolls. So that's a good thing. Fluff, she's gonna smack you. Yeah, I think there was only like one time I got a troll, and they said a few things that were like, it was more funny than it was mean. I mean, it was mean, but it was funny. And then they left, and so far I've been lucky that I haven't had nasty comments or, really bad nasty trolls in my lives or in my videos. I've been blessed so far. That's a plane. Oh my goodness. How awful. That's just awful. Like, I've been in other people's lives and seen some really bad ones. But they've had good moderators and they just pop them out. Right? It's God's will, I will. You don't like it? Too bad. Go away. Yeah, they don't like it when you're polite. That's one thing that I've seen. They don't like it when you're polite to them. They're ugly and you just be polite and nice. They don't get the rise out of you that they want. Yeah, I wish I could get the signal inside. Even though it's cold, the breeze is nice. You can smell flowers on the air. And I can smell my neighbor's fireplace. Or not my neighbor, he lives across the street, but I can smell the fireplace. I love that smell of wood burning. It's comforting. I'm kind of hoping that more people would come in. Usually Xenia is awake. She must have missed not gotten a notification, because usually she'll stop in for a few minutes. Well, I know they had their fireplace going yesterday. And it's cool enough. I could see them doing it today, having their fireplace going. I miss having a fireplace. The house that my ex-husband and I were buying had one, and I could just sit there and watch the flames dance, and it was nice. If I ever get a house again, that's one of the things I want, is a fireplace. There's something about watching a fire burn that's just nice. Look at my blanket. Look at my blanket. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I've always wanted a fireplace. Yeah, they can be really messy though. But I have to say, they can be very messy with all the ash and stuff if you don't keep them clean. If you don't clean it like after when it cools down and stuff, the ash can get everywhere. You just end up with like everything's kind of gray. You have to vacuum the furniture every day. We used to have like blue couches, like a nice midnight blue couches, and they would get like this gray sheen over them. Have to vacuum the couches. Let's see if I could take this inside. See if I can keep the signal inside. There we go. As long as it started getting a little bit more chilly than I liked. Am I buffering? Do not scrunch. Scrunch down, I get a double chin. Not very appealing. Oh, that's good. It says I have 2 bars, so hopefully it doesn't buffer. Oh, my phone's gonna die. Hi, kitties. Hi, kitty cat.
Hi guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel.
Wow, you too? That's nice. I'll have to try doing my lives in here.
I have to try here.
See if it'll stay without buffering. I know in my bedroom it doesn't work. In my bedroom it buffers too hard. Says we have somebody else come in. Let's see if they talk. Nope, they left. That's okay. I don't mind. It's okay. So do you have children, Manji? Manji. How old are they? Well, that was interesting. What happened? Didn't make it in the window. I have 3 boys. They're 31, 26, and 20. But the youngest will be 21 in mid-September. And that's not too bad. Yeah, they're about the same age as mine. Or the 26, the 31. My son just turned 31, so they're close. Or almost the same age, anyway. I don't know why I'm like blabbering. Yeah, my oldest and my youngest are the ones that I'm closest to. My middle son is like wrapped up in his own life. Got a girlfriend and a house and a job. Even though we live like 5 miles from each other, I don't see him very often, except for when I go to his work to get gas. What, you want to appear? You mess up my signal, I'm putting you on the ground. Come on. Oh, there we go. Now lay down. There we go. No, no, no. Oh, there we go. Picking the dog up made all kinds of windows pop up. Hello? What in the world? Please come join our conversation. Hi, Lou David. How are things? We were just talking about our children. Do you have any? Yeah. Well, I usually do them about well, earlier than this. I have one tomorrow at 8 o'clock, which is my time. So depending upon where you are, it's either 9 or 10 your time. A daughter, how old is she? Oh, see, yours is right up there with ours. I have a son who's 26, 31, and 20. And in Manji's, there's 30 and 26, so yours fits right up in there with us. It's great. Only we have boys. Stop. I hate that sound. It drives me nuts. Stop licking yourself. So what have you been up to today, Lou? Had a lot. I haven't done a whole lot today. I've had a headache, so I've kind of just been taking it easy. Oh, yeah. Got insomnia. Can't sleep. Lay down, puppy. Lay down, baby. Yeah, I'm 48. I don't know how old Nancy is, but I'm 48. You sweetie, you got fleas? Busy weekend, huh? It's okay. Don't whine. You're okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right in there. You all must be suffering the same insomnia. Or, yeah. I don't want you to whine at me. Why are you whimpering, honey? Why are you whimpering? You got arthritis? Is your arthritis bugging you? Do you need a tramadol? You need a tramadol? Yeah, the weekend's on us again tomorrow. Rest up for the new weekend. And my youngest already came to visit, so that won't happen. Although I have a feeling that my youngest is going to be moving back in with me soon. He and his father are not getting along very well. Not that that's surprising because they're a lot alike. And my ex is rather controlling, and that's kind of hard. What was it? I did drink a little last weekend, not a whole lot. It's not the same as it used to be when I was younger. I can't party as hard as I used to. My son likes to give me a hard time about it. Why are you guys scratching so much? Are there fleas bugging you? You got fleas? Do I need to give you a flea bath? Do you need a flea bath? Where'd the other kitty go? She must have taken off with Michael. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Usually I only drink on birthdays. The rest of the year I'm pretty much, I don't.
Surrounded by your glory, wonder will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in all of you be still? Will I
Hi, Mary Beth. How are you tonight? Other than unable to sleep like the rest of us. That's what we were just talking about, is not being able to sleep and not being able to drink like we used to. Yeah, that's a nice story. Insomnia. But yeah, I don't do, I mean, I make an exception for birthdays, and on occasion I might have a drink, maybe two. Oh no. Have you tried some hot tea for the vapor? I think it's hot tea. It's either that or coffee. I'm sorry to hear that you're having difficulties breathing. That's not good. Is something triggering it? You know, like something in the air, allergies or something? Oh, snow. That's not good at all then. Ow. What's the matter, buddy? What's the matter, buddy? Huh? You say hi? Here, say hi. Here, say hi. You're okay, buddy. Oh, awful. That's just awful. I remember I used to have to use an inhaler, and it always did that. It wired me up so bad, I would just shake. 1 inches, huh? What's the matter with you? What's the matter? Yeah, no, thank you. For some reason, he's very attention seeking tonight. But I think his arthritis is bothering him. Need to find him a heating pad, huh? You need a heating pad, puppy? Yeah, I used to hate that. I hated when I would get the shakes. Why are you breathing so hard? Why are you breathing so hard, Fluff? You okay? Mama's right here. You okay? Ugh, you slobbered on me. Oh, how? Wow. You think that they'd be able to give you something to control it? No, you're not going that way. You gotta go this way. You're gonna leave the cat alone. Leave the cat alone. You better run, kitty. Get off the computer, you doof. I don't want to move it around too much. I'll lose my signal. Give me Xanax, but Medicare won't allow it. I might fall or get addicted. Yeah. I think that's so ridiculous. The medication laws are just ridiculous. I know that that's an issue I deal with. Not with Xanax, because they won't prescribe me Xanax, but, with my pain medication, they can't increase my medication because, I could get addicted to it. Even though I've been taking the same amount for 10 years and it just isn't working as well as it used to. My doctor has to go through all these hoops and red tape and stuff just to get me more medication. My dog must have rolled around in the grass. Now my nose itches after being next to him. But yeah, that is just crazy. Federal towns, but they took them away because of opiate deaths. I hear you. Yeah, see, that's just crazy. You know, so those of us who take our medication the way we're supposed to, and you know, we're not always calling in for more and all of that stuff, we're the ones who suffer. And a lot of the opiate deaths have nothing to do with prescribed medication. It has to do with what they're getting off the street. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I don't know. Something about the way they want it to be is a certain, they count it again with morphine, and they want it to be like 90 milligrams of morphine. No more than that. But a lot of the higher pain medications for those who have severe chronic pain is higher than that. So it's just crazy. You can't get increases. Right? Believe me, I've been tempted sometimes. You know, I mean, it's really sad when it's easier to get pain meds off the street than it is to get it from your own doctor. Kitty, what are you doing? Did you get comfy already? What did he say? Yeah, yeah. You know, I've had days like that, and it's just, you know, days when every movement feels like I'm gonna die. Why are you licking my clothes? Hmm? You're a strange kitty. Why are you licking my clothes? Yeah, they have to follow the law, even no matter how ridiculous it is. Even my doctor, you know, she apologizes to me because there's nothing she could do. Hi, Joshua. How are you this evening? Nice to see you. I'm doing okay. Hanging in there. Do I have something on my clothes? Stop it. Ow, ow. So what have you been up to, Joshua? Much? Oh, good. You guys know each other already. Please don't forget to hit the like button. It helps me out. Good night, Lou. Thanks for coming by. She's licking me. I must have something on my clothes because she's like licking me and licking me. I think she thinks she's trying to clean me. She's grooming me or something. It's going to end up with a fur ball from my robe. Yeah. Thank you, Lou. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful night, and I'll be back tomorrow night if you want to stop by. My regular time is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. She's trying to lick me to death, I think. Take a chill. You're licking your fur off. Quit it. No. No, she does that all the time. She's like obsessed with being clean. She like cleans herself all the time. Sometimes she becomes obsessed and she'll like lick her fur off, literally lick herself so much that her fur comes off, and then she leaves bare patches. But usually she doesn't lick me like this unless I'm petting her, and I'm not. I'm not touching her. What, baby? Yeah, she's an OCD cat. That's what I tell people. She needs a Prozac or something. Oh, baby. You're OCD. And her sister is like the complete opposite. It's kind of strange. You know, this one, she wants to be with me all the time. You know, if I'm like in a stationary position, she wants to be on my lap. She wants to be under the sleep or under the blankets. Fluff, you're laying on my mouse. Ugh. You're seriously getting on my nerves, little puppy. Now you got it wrapped around your leg. Yeah, Joshua, you got insomnia with the rest of us? Oh, you sound like me. It's only 10:50 here, so I've got many hours ahead of me. You can stop anytime. You look tired. Go to sleep. Yeah, a lot of the time I don't go to sleep until it's like almost daylight. Just as it's turning daylight. Oh yeah. Did you hear that? Oh, your little tongue's sticking out. I think that's so cute. Yeah, he's East Coast. Yeah, I know. It's strange when you think about it, especially when you're talking to somebody like in the UK or something, because their day's like already started and ours hasn't even ended yet. But sometimes you gotta love the internet. Now you can make friends where you normally wouldn't be able to. No, you didn't leave me in the most comfortable position, Kitty Cat. Yeah, right? You just gotta be connected to them. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of true. I went and was able to go visit New York for 2 days, and it doesn't sleep. It's just as busy in the middle of the night as it is during the day. You can stop licking me now, Mama. I think that spot is clean. That's one of the places I would love to visit again is New York. I didn't have enough time. I only had 48 hours, and it was like, psh, okay. Yeah, my dog, calm down. Now my cat is trying to get in a position to go to sleep. Come on. London, relax, Mama. Relax, you're okay. It's chilly. Yeah. It's like in the 40s. Last time I checked, it was like 48, I think. Which is really crazy, seeing as how 3 days ago it was like 85 and only down to 60 at night. No, I carefully went inside. I'm inside the house now. I was afraid that I would lose my signal, but I guess where I am in the living room works. Because I got cold, I started shaking, getting the shivers, so I came inside to see if I could keep my signal or not. It did get too cold outside. Yeah, I know. I figured either I was gonna have to come in and get a blanket or try and keep my signal inside. It was just getting a little bit too cool. And then the breeze that I thought was so wonderful just kept getting colder. I need to find my charger soon. Okay. Okay. What do you want? I'm always ready. Oh my goodness. I bet. Although that's I love my bedroom to be freezing cold as long as I've got enough blankets. And I can stick my foot out. I have to stick my foot out. What? I'll take the ones out of tonight. I'll take the ones out of tonight. I already have half. No. Because I only have 2 days worth of halves tonight. Well, go take the half for tonight. I will later. Liar. Anyway, me and Mandy were talking about it earlier. She loves the snow and I can't stand it. I like to look at it when it's, when it's fresh and nobody stepped on it yet. I love that look. Love that. But as for being out in the snow, yeah, I don't do that. I try to avoid the snow as much as possible. Yeah, right. I'm the same way. I like seeing it. I like looking at it, but I don't like being in it. You know, I'd much rather be on the inside looking out through a window with some hot chocolate. Which that sounds really good right now. Some hot chocolate. Such a pretty kitty. You're such a pretty girl. Scratched your ear. Yeah. Yeah, and it's pretty because it snows here and it's like people don't know how to drive on the snow. You know, it's crazy. They're sliding off the road and sliding into each other, and it's just crazy. Go to sleep, Mama. You know, the thing is where I live, it'll snow, and then it's like gone the next day. So that's always nice, but there was like um a few years back, like the kids were out of school for 3 weeks for winter break rather than 2 because it snowed so bad that everybody was stuck. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Well, snow ain't nothing to mess with. You know, but they try to drive really fast and then they slide off the road and then they don't understand why they slid off the road. You know, it's like it's not worth your life to get someplace in a hurry. Just slow down, drive for the conditions, and get where you're going carefully. It makes sense, but apparently not to them. I'm having trouble getting comfortable. Yeah, right? You know, what's the purpose? Let's speed up so we can get there 2 seconds earlier. Duh. Dun dog. Is it stuck on your foot? There we go. Now lay down. Now you can lay down. Yeah, and that's so rude. That part of it is rude. You know, the cops here are really, really big about, you know, the speed limit and everything. And, you know, I'll take it like 5 miles over the speed limit. Unless I'm in a really big hurry, and then I might take it over 10, but I'm not going any faster than that. And people, like, they flip me off and scream out the window. It's like, seriously? You're rushing and rushing and rushing, and you're not getting anywhere any faster because you're going to hit a red light or something. Silly people. Nowadays, everybody's in such a rush to get where they're going, they forget about the scenery or the joy of getting there. Oh, you cleaning your face? Looks like we lost somebody. My back is hurting. You saw that road and then you feel bad because for a second you thought it was funny. Yeah, yeah, that too. You're like, ha ha. Yeah, your nose down in a ditch and or sideways in a ditch, and yeah. Once you know they're okay, you can't help but laugh. Then you feel bad because you laughed. I'm not sure who left. I think Joshua left. But we had 2 people. We had 3 people in here, and now we only have 2. So I'm thinking Joshua left. He normally doesn't stay around very long. He just kind of pops in and pops out. Well, now we're back. I don't know. You have a big scratch on your ear, Mama. Oh, we got 4 people. Hello? Great. Now it says we have 4 people. Great. Oh, Deuce can't sleep because I have to finish my last beer. Well, welcome, Deuce. We can't sleep either. That's why we're here. We all have a case of the no sleepings. Where I'm at, it's 10 after 11.
You want 2 tacos and then
Stop barking at him. Why do you bark at him when he's got his sunglasses on? You're such a weird dog. It's right in here. Well, welcome. Happy Friday, Deuce. Glad to have you in our insomnia. Yeah, right? We're all across the thing. So why not? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm usually awake at night anyway, so it's nothing new. If I wasn't here, I'd be reading until I fell asleep. Woohoo, Chicago, Chi-Town. Ow, ow, ow. The dog is walking across me. I'm in Oregon. Way on the other side. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry. Trying to get you under a blanket so you can go to sleep. I saw that and thought, so spreading the news. I must watch too much TV. What's the matter, Mama? What's the matter, honey? Huh? Want me to go? You lost money? Oh, your phone. You want me to call it? Ow, would you stop walking on me? Did you find it? The 5. Oh, I was using it as a brace. Sorry. I misunderstood. Yeah, I can't sleep. We're all here because we can't sleep. Am I keeping my son up? No. He just got home from work a little while ago. He's hungry, so he's going to go get us some food. But he couldn't find his radio, the phone that he uses for music. So he was looking for music. Don't start licking the bed. Let's go to sleep. It decides to open YouTube, and now I'm here. Well, I'm glad you came. Yeah, he can't drive without music. You know, and it's got to be his music. You know, you're blocking my way, kitty. Yeah, for him it definitely is. He listens to music all day, except for when he's at work. And sometimes he even listens to music when he's at work. Would you lay down? Now it's changed. That's funny. Yeah, no, I can't drive without music, but I just use the radio. That's fine. But I sit there and I'll go through stations. I cannot stand talking over excessive talking on the radio. Oh my goodness, no. Yeah, my son listens to it so loud. I'm surprised that his hearing isn't worse. Here, hold on a second. I gotta get my charger. My phone, my computer's gonna. Oh, it's gonna die. I'm living today. Living a part of it. There we go. There we go. Okay. Get back underneath the blanket. Oh no, 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 don't. You have no belly button? What happened to your belly button? No belly button went. But that's cool. I've always wondered, like when you have a tummy tuck, what do they do? I mean, do they leave your belly button and it's just lower than it used to be? Or do they, or what? How does that work? Let me see that left. Would you find a place and get comfy, puppy? You're making it hard for me to get comfortable because you keep moving. I'm from Mars. Oh, that's kind of weird. That's really strange. So you have a strange looking belly button. But I guess that makes sense. Oh, I see. Because I thought about getting one. Burgers or pizza? Depends upon the type of pizza. And who's making the burgers? I have to be complicated, I'm sorry. Deep dish. Definitely deep dish. Red sauce or garlic? Ooh, that's tough. Chinese. cookies. I know, right? Take it away, chicken. Although sometimes beef is just all. Oh no. I had Panda Express yesterday? Day before yesterday, Panda Express. I love their mushroom chicken and their teriyaki chicken. Yeah, my son just went to get Taco Bell. Hi, Tasia. Hi, pretty mama. Hi. You're in my way. You're in my way, mama. Sorry, my cat wanted to say hi. My other cat. No, she's in British Columbia. She has a loud purr on her. It's above the West Coast. Yeah. Now I got everybody snacking. Oh yeah, it's Canada. Fish or pork? Again, it depends upon what kind of fish. Has to be deep sea fish. I can't stand trout or lake. Anything from the lake or the river. It's got to be deep sea. So I'll say pork. Oh, shrimp. Yum, I love shrimp. I can eat a major shrimp, yeah. Turkey. You haven't answered my question. Garlic sauce or red sauce? given the choice between those two, it'd have to be lobster. I don't like crab. Not real crab. Garlic sauce, yeah. As long as it's not gobbed on there. I like just enough that I can taste it, but not so much that it's running, dripping everywhere. But I love garlic, so. Wings. Mozzarella or cheddar? Oh, I know. Oh my goodness. Garlic bread. You know who has really good garlic bread is, I like traditional better, actually. Mm-hmm. Rice or noodles? That's kind of hard. I'm going to say crunchy. Good night, Manji. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you get a good night's rest, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night. And if you go live, hopefully I'll see your live. I'll get the notification. Good night, Angel. Good night, sweetheart. But yes, I love Domino's has the best garlic bread that I've found so far. Favorite pizza place? Domino's. Yeah, I have to agree. Domino's. Other than a local place, there's a local place called Abby's that is just, oh my goodness, they make the best pizza. But it's thin crust. But, oh my goodness, they make the best pizza. Oh, that's not fair. Chocolate cake. Let me think. Okay, how about hot dogs or burgers? Yeah, I agree. Hands down. Pickles or relish? Or dill or sweet? Pickles, yeah. And dill or sweet pickles? It's just the sprinklers, puppy. Oh no, I got cat fur. Yep, I agree. Potato or pasta salad? Ow, ow. All right, good night, Mary Beth. I hope you're able to sleep and have a good night. Good night, my angel. Trying to think of something to go against olives, but I can't think of anything. Okay, green or black olives? Have you ever had green olives on your pizza? Must just be a Michigan thing. It's been forever. I don't even know if I would still like green olives on it. Yeah. I like garlic stuffed olives too. Or cheese stuffed. Cheese stuffed olives are good too, depending upon the cheese. Waffles. Sausage or bacon? Yes, I agree. You sound like an owl, Kitty. Let's see. Halloween. What's the matter, kitty kitty? So do I. I am such a horror fan. The scarier, the better. So do I. I love horror. It's so cool. Hi, Mama. Be nice, you two. Don't be a bitch. Come here, baby. Fluff, leave the cat alone. Hide, quick, hide. Yeah. I've always preferred Halloween over Christmas. Halloween, you don't have to have family to do it. You just have friends or neighbors or whatever. Oh, how funny. That sounds like fun. Thank you, love. My son just came back with the food. Oh, shit. Look at them. That's your taco?
Oh, no. It's okay.
Where'd it go?
It's okay.
There. Oh, okay. Come on. It's funny how people react. Oh, I bet. I bet they just freak out. I say just throw these together at night. Did you ever get pulled over by a cop for it? Mint. Oh, that's cool. Ah. I don't know. I might throw in other times of the year just because it sounds fun. Okay, mild or hot? Me too. No. Exactly. Yeah, the only time I was really into hot was when I was pregnant with my last child. And for some reason, I wanted hot sauce on everything. The hotter, the better. Hey, move. Snickers. Hi, Steve. Um, I would have to say the Reese's Crunchy Bar. To me, the Crunch Bar tastes weird. Like the texture is waxy. Orange juice. Nachos. As I'm eating nachos. Nachos from Taco Bell. I'm finally having dinner. Except I'm making a mess. Strawberry. Pumpkin pie. But I would probably say ice cream. Ice cream. Although I do like pumpkin pie. Carrot cake. Definitely. I love homemade carrot cake. It's been forever since I made one. Love zucchini bread. That's something I've never made. I'm thinking about it. I've never made zucchini bread, even though I like it. I ask. Oh, me ask. Okay, for you, Mexican or Chinese?
While my heart beats, will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in all of you be still.
Mexican. Okay. Beef or pork? What was I gonna ask? Coke or Pepsi? Pepsi. Um, Where do I touch my glasses? God. We just went through a whole bunch of stuff. These are pizza. Chinese or pizza? Hey. Thin crust or thick? Pan crust or thin crust? No, I haven't eaten all day. That's kind of what started the either or. Me too. Red sauce or garlic sauce? Garlic. You know, it's a myth that vampires can't eat garlic, right? Let's see. No, Bobby, I need to get my drink. Never met a vampire, huh? I'm probably the closest you'll ever meet. Chicken. Pork, chicken, beef. I can't remember what I asked you already. Yeah, it's almost 2 a.m. I've been going for 3 hours. Almost 3 hours. So did you take a cat nap and come back or what? Oh, crud. Mountain Dew Code Red. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one. I like Mountain Dew Voltage. Hi, Katie. I don't even know if they make Voltage anymore. The light blue one. Other than regular Mountain Dew, that's the one I like. Didn't we already go through this, kitty cat? Thought you were done. Okay. I hope you have a great night and a great sleep. And I'll talk to you later. If you're not doing a live tomorrow, I'm going to be back on tomorrow. At, let's see, 10 o'clock your time? So I'll see you then, okay, sweetheart? Sweet dreams.